Okay, I should be live now. So, yeah. Woo. This should be the final stream of this game. I should not be playing an OBS like that. This should be the final stream of this game. I don't have a lot to do. I made a list, and I'm pretty sure it's everything I have left to do. Which, right now, would be Grandma's Stories, Ballad of the Windfish at the Milk Bar, Zora Piece of Heart by Grape A Gate, Gorman Hangover, and the Anju and Cafe quest. A lot of this stream is going to be the Anju and Cafe quest. So, hopefully, I can get through that quickly enough. Before I start, though, I need to slow the current flow of time. And the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the Grandma's Story thing. There are other Piece of Hearts and stuff to get on the way, but they're all related to the Anju Cafe quest, so I will not be doing that right now. But yeah, first things first, I'm going to be doing this. So, the Grandma Stories, I believe you can listen to them at any point during the day. One lasts 2 hours, the other is 12 hours, so I have to keep that in mind. I can't just do the 12-hour one whenever. I think I can just get in there early. I'm not positive when Grandma's store opens up. I feel weird calling a fictional character Grandma. I don't know if this is a thing for anyone else, but when I was in school, we had like a teacher's aide, and they encouraged us to call her Grandma. And she was very nice. She's a very sweet old lady, but I felt weird doing that, so I didn't. Okay, I guess I can't yet. I don't actually know when that opens up. I mean, I can show this room. I haven't done that yet. Oh, I haven't heard this remix yet. That was pointless. So I haven't... Another thing I haven't shown off yet. The Mask of Scent. What this does. Turns Link into a pig. And you can smell out odors like this pair of underwear. And when you do that, you can bottle it up. I don't remember what it does after that, though. Magic Mushroom. Your nose is tickled by its fragrant scent. I actually don't even know what this does. A rather aromatic mushroom. These thrive in places that are slightly damp. Whoa, bad stutter. Can I, like... Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I genuinely have no recollection of what that does. I really have no idea, because it's not useful. Which is why I don't remember it. Okay, I don't... Give me a minute. I'm gonna see when that opens up. Sorry about that. I didn't think there was a... No, I don't want to use fandom. It doesn't say. Why is the camera zooming out like that? I feel like these are things I should just know, but I don't. You know what? I'm just gonna check that periodically. It's fine. I have to go back in here later in the day anyway. I can just do that when I get the letter. So for now, I'm just gonna get the Piece of Heart, and oh, I've had some drop frames. Hopefully it was when I was standing still. That would be helpful. So a more efficient way to play this game would be to do the Anju Cafe quest earlier while you're doing other things, but you guys have seen how bad I've been. Wait, hold on. I don't have the right tab open anymore. I want to make sure I see the chat in case, you know, I actually get chat members. I think this is the only, like, stray piece of art that I missed. I called this out earlier, but I just forgot about it. So, oops. I think you just gotta kill all the Bio Dekubabas. Wait, I don't have magic. Whoa, why was I stuck there? Alright, time to roll around as a Goron. I don't know why I have no magic. I don't remember what I did last stream, I guess. Whoa. Why does he rev up like that, as if I can even roll? Hello. There we go. So, earlier today, they showed off more Sonic X Shadow generations. Oh, that's annoying. And it looks really good. Now, like, okay, so the Sonic Generations portion of it literally has nothing new. I mean, like, okay, it does have new things, like, as far as I can tell, it has, like, oh, wait, I think you gotta shoot one of these. God dang it. I need arrows. Anyway, it does have new, like, content. Like, I saw that there is a Chow Hunt thing. I don't really know what that's about, but that's new. But, like, what I mean is, like, it's a remaster and it doesn't really look any better than the original. It doesn't look worse, which is beyond my expectations, unfortunately. After Colors Ultimate, that game really scarred me. I have trust issues with re-releases now. I was so, like, hurt on a deep and emotional and personal level with that. I like Colors a lot. It deserved much better than that. I think you actually just gotta shoot these down. I think one of these drops a piece of heart. Yeah. Okay, I might have been able to, okay, way earlier in this, I tried just, like, dropping down as a Goron to see if that would get the piece of heart. So I have no idea if that would work. But I thought, oh wait, no, I need to kill the the Bio Dekubabas first, right? I don't think you do, actually. I think I could have actually done that. Alright, I'm gonna check on Grandma again, if I can... Or I guess it's Granny. Granny's the actual name. I'm sorry, fake fan here. Anyway, so the Generations part doesn't really look improved to me. Like, I have some new stuff, but nothing I really care about. But, on the upside, it has, Shadow Generations. And Shadow Generations looks fantastic. Like, I wasn't really expecting that much. I was expecting a string of, like, I don't know, 4 levels. And it could still be that, but there's like a whole cyberspace... Not cyberspace, there's like a whole, is it this door? Okay, one of these is like, oh, it might be this door. I might be dumb. Wait, no, this is the exit. Or maybe it's in the first floor. Wow, okay. It's weird how much I've played this game and I forget stuff like this. And no, this is not me, just, I think it's in this room. Yeah, it is. Wow, I'm dumb. Good. I forgot to swap it out with it. No, okay, I need this. Is there supposed to be like a white outline there? Because it kind of looks like it was just poorly cut out. Maybe it's to make it stand out more. This looks horrific. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't realize I already had the thing. The Carnival of Time. The Carnival of Time, is it? Okay, yeah, I have time. The carnival is almost here, so it's good for you to learn its meaning. It's a little long, but I'll read it with some enthusiasm. Ahem. The Carnival of Time. Each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment. By the way, Link falls asleep if you don't wear this mask. I probably should have said that. Paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in processing, the carnival time is when the peoples of the 4 worlds celebrate the harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. Oh, I see they didn't port over Nerrel's screenshot thing. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants who are the gods of the four worlds. Now it has become custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple unites on the day of the festival and dedicates a mask in sign of their union, it will bring luck. I'm sorry, I'm bad at reading out loud. I'm much better doing it in my head. I don't know why. The centerpiece of the carnival is a clock tower. On the eve of all the festivities, the door to its roof is opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held. An ancient song is sung. All of these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. You did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. By the way, Tortoise is her, I believe, dead husband, so she is, like, very senile, I guess. Now, when does the clock tower roof open? On the eve of the carnival, or I don't know. I wonder which one. You did a good job remembering. That's the boy I'm proud of. I'll give you candy as a prize. So how many pieces of hearts am I at, like, right now? You know, how I struggled trying to find this room? It's not the first time I've done that. I remember doing the other playthroughs where I thought it was the second half. Is there a way to see my... Hold on. There's probably a way to not have to use the touch screen, but I don't... Yeah, actually, I don't know. I don't know how to see my equipment. Because I would like to see how many pieces of hearts I have. Because I want to figure out if I'm missing any. You know what? Oh, wait, gear. It's probably a shortcut to it, I don't know. Okay, I'm missing 2. So, off the top of my head, you get another one from Granny. You get one from the Kita's mask, or Keaton's mask. You get one from the Postman's hat, so that's 3. So I need another 3. Oh, it's... No, that doesn't give you it. There might be more that I'm just forgetting in the quest. You know what? Okay, so how about this? I'll just go with what I remember, and if I miss anything, I'll just use a guide. I don't usually use a guide for this game beyond the Akana Castle, or the Akana Well, because I know this game pretty well, but once again, on stream, it's easy to forget things. It's very possible I just missed a piece of heart on the way to this. But anyway, I really, really need to get to Madame Aroma, like, right now. Otherwise, I have to reset the cycle. Because this is really important. Literally the most essential step to all of this. There's also one for the wedding's mask. I don't think I said that. Or the couple's mask. I don't remember what it's called, so I guess I'd be missing 2. And yeah, there's 4 pieces of hearts on the moon, so I don't need to worry about the 20th heart container. I'm sure there's probably some other piece of hearts I'm missing from the quest. Oh, no, it's in West Clocktown, or East. I was thinking West. That was a forced reference. Oh yeah, there's also one from the bank teller. I forgot about that. I should grind for that in my free time during this, when I'm not focusing on the Anju and Cafe quest. It's in here. Okay, left is Madame Aroma, I think. No, this is Mayor's office. I feel like I get this wrong every playthrough. I should just go with the opposite of what I remember next time, because apparently I never remember that right. Madame Aroma, I am Gorman. It has been some time. Thank you for letting us perform at this year's Carnival of Time. Oh, dear me, Gorman, there's a problem. Meaning? The opening performance I've asked you to do. Ah, yes. They've cancelled just now. What's this? Allow me to explain. Oh, excuse me, I am to work at this year's show. Or that was the plan. I am Toto, manager of the Zora band, the Indiegogo's. He arrived this morning. Actually, there's been an unusual accident in Great Bay, and due to this unusual accident, Lulu, the diva in the Indigogos, has lost her voice. Why? The details are quite long, so I'll spare you. At any rate, I must cancel our performance at this year's Carnival of Time. Then this means the Gorman Troupe's job is... it's off. But that's all, Gorman. There's always next year. I'm busy with other matters. Yeah, I'm actually happy I got here when I did, because, wow, I have to sit through 3 of these. Anyway, because there is a side quest related to that tonight at 10. So I need to remember to go there. I also have to wait for him to walk away, because he's just going to stand there awkwardly. Anytime. I remember in older versions of Citra when I first played this mod, his eyebrow texture wasn't properly transparent, so you had these white triangles on the edge of it. You know, on the pointy end. And I'm happy they fixed that since. This game has improved on Citra a lot. I'm sad that I won't improve anymore because, you know, Citra's dead now because Nintendo sucks. But, still, people will probably make forks. People did that with Yuzu, and then Nintendo took down all of them on GitHub, which I don't think they're allowed to do that. Like, I know that there are specific cases, like, reasons why they took down Yuzu. Things that are happening in their Discord just were maybe not as legal, but forks of Yuzu should be entirely allowed. Like, what? Why wouldn't they? Oh my god, go away. Oh, wait. I need him to go away now. Dude. I could unslow time, but I'm wondering if that would be too much of a waste. Do I need to talk to Aroma before he gets here? Because that's news to me. Alright, dude. Dude, get out! Literally, get out! It says I only have until 12 to do this. I want to talk to her! Get out! Can I catch him in a bottle? Do my ears threaten you? Thank you! Jesus! The person I want to locate is my son, Cafe. You know him, don't you? You don't? Really? He disappeared about a month ago. It's terrible. I'm so very worried I can't get food down my throat, and I've lost 5 pounds. You haven't anything, though. Oh dear. You haven't anything. Is that just a weird way to structure a sentence I didn't know about? Well, could you look for him? Yes. Oh my, of course. You are an expert. Well, I'm counting on you. Alright, this mask could be very important. For some reason, you need to wear the missing person's face to let other people know that you're looking for them. I feel like that probably doesn't make sense, but whatever. That was annoying. I want you dead. Look at a slow strut. Okay, I need to equip this now. Okay, so I need to... Okay, so I need to show Andrew wrong door. I was looking at my notes. That's why I just saw a door and went, oh yeah, that's probably it. Why is she doing that? She's like constantly... Whatever. So, yeah, I just need to show Andrew that I'm looking for Cafe by wearing her... Optional. Okay. I need to get there now. No, come on. It says 12 p.m. to 12:15. You're gonna... So there's a bunch of optional things in this. You don't need to do everything. But, and this is one of them, but for, like, you know, I want to show this game entirely. So I do want to show all the optional stuff. Oh! She was already here, I just didn't notice. Oh, Tortoise, I've already had lunch. Grandmother, I am Anju. Tortoise was my dad. And you haven't had lunch yet. I've already had lunch, now be quick and take that away. Not eating is bad for you, please eat. Didn't I say that I already ate lunch, Tortoise? Impossible, child. Then don't eat my food, I give up. Phew. Whew. Well, would you like me to read you a story? So Anju is the main character of this quest. I'm gonna try to mix in what I have left with the rest of this quest. Okay, so I'm gonna fast forward. If I was playing the original N64 version, this would take so much longer, because I would actually just have to wait around and do nothing. I can't do it in here. That's why I have a list of all the required times. I know where every... okay, so why I have a list of all the times for all the optional steps. I know what to do for all the side stuff, but I want to be thorough in this. Or sorry, I know where all the things are for the required things. I'm sorry, I'm bad at speaking. I've noticed whenever I record stuff live, I misspeak a lot. And I don't know why. It bothers me. Anyway, this isn't required either. I'm thinking I should probably make time not slow. Okay, I can't do that indoors. Oh my god. What is this? Here you are, today's mail. Oh, wait, this letter, where did you... From the postbox. That's not what I mean. From the postbox where? From the postbox somewhere. That's not what I mean. I think I could get more dialogue. Please tell me. It's a secret. I must know. Okay. After this is when I can talk to her. So I'm just gonna have to wait for him to leave. When I leave this building, I'm gonna make time not slow. I don't really need that. I don't think anything I have is particularly time sensitive. You're also looking for Cafe? I have a request. I have a clue that will help you find him. I have my mouse on screen. I'm hoping I'm not recording my mouse at all. I have a request. Cafe. I have a clue that will help you find him. Tonight at 11:30, please come to our kitchen. We'll talk then. Okay. So the next step is... Okay, at 1:50 p.m. I need to... I'm gonna return the flow of time to normal first. Alright, so at 1:50 to 3:50 p.m. I need to do a thing. I don't have to, but I want to. So I'll just fast forward to 2. Not too many drop frames, which is nice. I'm already at 2. Oh, I'm dumb. That was pointless. Okay, so you don't actually have to do this step, but it makes things easier. Welcome to the Stockpot Inn. Are you wanting to stay the night? Oh, hello. You must be the Goron checking in today. Welcome. Let me just confirm your reservation real quick. One quick moment. Sorry to keep you waiting, Mr. Goron. Oops, I mean, Mr. Quijibo. Welcome to our humble inn. Your room is the knife chamber on the 2nd floor. Here's your key. I think he gets here at 4, so I'm gonna go... So what's happening here is there's a Goron that happens to have the exact same name, and I just stole his key. This isn't required, really. You get some extra story stuff if you do this, and 100 rupees. And you also get to see a Goron sleep outside in the rain. But that's it. For some reason, Zelda Dungeon lists it as required. And I don't feel like they should. Like, I know why. Because it's required for side stuff. It's more required than of any of the other optional things, I guess, but still. I'm terribly sorry, there are no vacancies today. We're booked solid with reservations. I made a reservation. The name is Quijibo Goro. Mr. Quijibo Goro? I don't have a reservation under that name. There is one close to that, but... What? Really, Goro? Well, it's nice weather, so I'll just sleep outside, Goro. I'm terribly sorry. You really don't have it, Goro? I really don't have it. Really, Goro? I'm terribly sorry. This poor guy. This poor guy. I think it's this room. Yeah. So they just give you free 100 rupees. I don't know why. I wish every hotel did this. The next time I have is 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. So talk to Anju. I already did that. Alright, it's 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Okay, get letter. I wish I could, like, talk to Granny at that time, so I can get that out of the way, but I can't. In fact, I don't actually think I can fit this into either of the 2 cycles without skipping stuff, which is a problem. Okay, well, I have to get there at 12 a.m., so... This is so much better in the 3DS version. Like, so much better. Again, in the original game, you have to wait around a lot. Or be really good with multitasking, and remembering that you have to do a thing. When did I set an alarm? I actually don't know when I did that. Anyway, she should be here. Hello. I'm 11 minutes late, but it's fine. She actually waits here until 6 a.m. She just stands here for 6 hours. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him, Cafe. I received a letter from him. Strange, isn't it? Grrr! Getting a letter from a missing person. But there's absolutely no mistaking. It's him. It's clear to me. Please, here is my letter. Please put this in a post box. When this is delivered, when he receives my letter, you should be able to meet him. Please tell him that Anju is waiting for him. And please, after you've seen him, tell me how he looked. I'm scared. I can't go. Can you do this for me? Yes. Thank you very much. Okay, so, fun thing. Remember that toilet hand? Remember that toilet hand? I had a viewer be here for 2.5 minutes. Cool. Glad they enjoyed my stream. Anyway, remember that toilet hand? You could give it to the toilet hand. Which is awful. I've never done that before because that's such a waste of time, but yeah, you can in fact do that. Oh yeah, I forgot this game doesn't work that way, you don't have to do that. Also, the Goron is sleeping right there. Anju's Anguish. I guess that's the official canonical name for this. The wind has gone, damp Goro. Tomorrow is rain, Goro. Goro, Goro. Go away, child. Okay. So what you're supposed to do for the next day is follow the mailman. Like, you're supposed to just wait by the post office and follow him throughout his route. Watch him deliver the letter to Cafe. And then that's how you're supposed to find out where his hideout is. But doing that takes a lot of time, so I'm not going to be doing that. Instead, I will be just standing where I know he is. Believe it or not, I have played this game before, so I can do that. He's at the laundry pool. Remember that masked kid with the Pikachu mask that you see at the beginning of each of the 3-day cycles? Walk out of here. That's him. Anyway, I have to do this at 3:10 p.m. Need to scroll down a bit more. Bonjour. Hi, Jambo Paul. So like I said, I am just skipping a bunch of things I don't want to do for the sake of time, but again, I will be doing optional stuff too. Anyway, 3:10 p.m. I don't know if you actually have to hide from him or not. I don't know if, like, I don't know if the game tracks that, but I kind of don't want to find out. Yeah, there are certain events that can happen in this that just kind of screw you over and force you to miss this quest, like, make it impossible to beat. So keep that in mind. That stuff will require a reset. The 3DS version, you can save whenever you want, though, so you can save Scum and be fine. Resident Evil camera angles. In the original game, this is where they would have pre-rendered background. Or sorry, in Ocarina of Time is when they would have a pre-rendered background here. Happy they don't do that in this game, honestly. There you are. Green hat. Green clothes. Angie wrote about you in her letter. It seems you're looking for Cafe. Can you keep a secret? No. Listen, when someone asks you that, you're supposed to say yes. I love that line. Andrew trusted you. I shall trust you. I am Cafe. The Cafe we're looking for is an adult. When I look at you, I just see a child. I was turned into this by a strange imp wearing a mask. But I'm not hiding because I look this way. When I turned into this, I went to see Great Fairy at her shrine near the North Gate. But on my way there, a man hanging around the gate, a prancing man in a white shirt, he stole my precious wedding ceremony mask. Well, you're just careless. Wow! You're just like my partner. Wow, screw you. Imagine calling like a robbery victim careless. I was so happy before all of this. So excited for my wedding that I got careless. I was distracted and those punks took advantage of me. Wait, I thought it was one guy. Punks, plural? Weird. Oh my, I pity you. She's so mean in this cutscene. I know, Anju is worried, but I can't go out yet. I made a promise to her. Not compromise. Why did I read it that way? I made a promise to her that I would bring the wedding mask and greet her. This pendant, give it to Anju. You accepted the pendant of memories. Though you may not understand these grown-up matters, you should probably take the pendant to Anju anyway. Keep what we just talked about a secret to everybody. It says Zelda line. I was robbed at gunpoint. Skill issue, to be honest. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ow. So, okay, I do have a little bit of criticism for the story. I do like the story overall a lot, but I think it's weird they made him a kid and made this quest focus on romance. Like, I understand. They don't do anything sexual when he's in that form, and, like, you know, it's part of the conflict, sorry, I forget basic words sometimes. But, like, he just said that he's not hiding from Anju because of him being a kid now. He's hiding because he's missing the mask. Why have the kid thing, then? Why do that? It just makes it weird. There's a line at the end where Tadal compares their hug to that of a mother and a child, and it just makes me feel gross. I don't like it. But the rest of this quest I do really like. Ah, it's from Cafe. Thank you very much. Okay, so the next one, at 9:30 p.m., Stockpot in, listen to Anju and Aroma through the wall. Okay. Okay, so I'll fast forward to 10 because I can do that. But yeah, I think it's only like a little weird. Slow motion. Yeah, that's very weird looking. That's impressive, though. Makes me think that they're juggling balloons, though. Which is a little less impressive. Maybe more, because I feel like balloons are a lot more unpredictable. Why am I'm just gonna... Anyway, so yeah, I only think it's a little weird, like, because... Yeah, it's not like they do anything sexual or anything, and, like, it's not like your love for someone would go away when they temporarily turn into a child. I guess. I don't know. It's kind of a made-up situation, but I don't know. I would rather if they didn't include that. Okay, yeah, 10. I'm sorry, I'm going to be looking at this a lot. I don't usually do the optional stuff, too. I should also point out that, unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this side quest twice. Not all of it, but a chunk of it. Because there are 2 different rewards at the end, and that's annoying. I'm not a fan of that. Alright. Listen through these paper-thin walls. See, everything here is falling apart. You can hear the voices next door. Whoa, did I just see her load in? Did you see that? During the fade in, she kind of just, like, snapped upwards. I never noticed it. Anyway. Okay, Anshu, we're leaving in the evening for the ranch. Cremia will take us in. She is your best friend, right? I wonder if Cafe is really at Cremia's place. If Cafe is there, your mother will give him a snack. Besides, think about Cremia. She needs strength from a partner and business support from Madame Aroma. If Cafe really runs off with Cremia, she'll get both. Please don't be sad. How happy could you possibly be? Marrying a man who runs off when he's about to be married. It would take your life... It would make your life unhappy, just like your mother's. But in the letter, it said he would definitely come back. Come back to what? Won't this town be crushed beneath the moon the morning after tomorrow? Forget about that letter. For now, just try to survive. Everything else will follow. Yes, mother. Thank you. Sad. But yeah, I do like this story a lot for scenes like that, which is why I'm going on my way to show them in the stream, even though I don't have to. Because, like, yeah, that's realistic. That's how this kind of situation would go. You're, you know, in an apocalyptic situation like this, yeah, people around you probably tell you to focus on that instead of, you know, your loved one being missing. 12:30 a.m. to... Okay. I'm gonna go to the curiosity shop. Actually, no. I'll do this first. Because by the time I get there, it should be 12:30. Yeah, this is why I have a guide. Actually, I technically don't. I just copied a guide from Zelda Dungeon to a text document. That's what I have open right now. I was honestly dreading doing this stream just a little. Why was he walking this way and then making a U-turn? That's weird. Why are you like that, Sakon? Anyway, I was dreading doing this stream a little bit just because, like, this is such a story-heavy part of the game. I don't know how easy this is to commentate over, but we'll see. I'm playing at normal speed, by the way, and he's still prancing like a weirdo at very slow speed. 100. Don't be such a rupee pincher, you miser. Is it miser? I've never actually... You know, I've seen this cutscene before, so I guess I have read that word before, but I guess I didn't remember it. 200. Well, why don't I just offer you even less? And, you know, this belongs to the bomb shop owners. How about if I tell them all about you? Alright, fine, I'll take it. But you're guilty too. Don't be a fool. A seller of stolen goods is just a middleman who's trying to provide his customers with a good product. Look, I know nothing. If it comes to me, I buy it. I'm a charitable organization that helps people in need. I understand, and the total is... It's 50 now, so here you go. What? You said 100! Oh, so you don't want me to take it off your hands? Well, wait, it's a deal, it's a deal. I would feel bad for this guy, but, like, no, he sucks. The curiosity shop. Laundry pool. At 12 p.m. the next day. Alright, cool. I like the big jumps like that, because that means that, like, I have less to do. Okay, I like this quest for story reasons, but it's not the most fun thing to play in the world. I would imagine it's a lot more fun if you're just going into it without a guide. Because, like, that's when all the puzzle solving comes in. That's when you have to piece together what everyone is doing and what you need to do just by listening to what the game tells you. And I think the game does it does a pretty good job guiding you to a point where I'm pretty sure you could relatively easily do this without a guide, especially in the 3DS version where you can save scum if you miss something. But as someone who was introduced to this game through a Let's Play, I did not get that. Alright, it's 12 p.m. to 6. Wow. But as someone who experienced this game through a Let's Play at first, I did not get that luxury. And honestly, even if I didn't, I probably would still use a guide. Huh? You're the green hat kid? I got a message from Cafe. Now, Cafe, I've known him since he was real little. But when he showed up looking all young in that little brat body, I didn't know what I was seeing. All it took was one glance at that Keaton mask he was carrying for me to realize that I was looking at my old friend. I gave him the mask a long time ago, and when he was just a little Cafe, didn't know he kept it for that long. I'm not sure why, but I want to give it to you. Okay, so yeah, once again, I'm bad at reading out loud. I don't know why I am. I could read in my head just fine. I don't know why this is so much harder for me. Now, Cafe, he says he wants you to take this to his mother. Okay, that's a thing for later. Now Cafe sees him, and Cafe's color just changes, and he goes running after the guy. The guy's a regular, a greedy thief named Sakon. I think he's from Akana Village. Okay. So I'm near the end of this quest, but once again I have to do it again after, which kind of sucks. I might have to do an entire 3-day cycle just for the grandma thing. Unless I can find a thing to skip in the next cycle, which, yeah, I might be able to do that. Why am I running out like that? So, last stream, I forgot to get the Stone Tower Owl statue, which isn't really an issue because I don't need to warp there again, but it technically means this won't be a 100% run, so it's alright. I don't care enough to change that. Getting all the piece of parts and masks, that's close enough. And I got all the other upgrades, like the bomb bag or wallets or whatever. You don't actually need to be this far in the game to be able to finish this quest. You just need Epona, actually, because... Oh, and the hookshot, yeah. Never mind. Okay, you don't need to finish Akana, though, or even have the ice arrows. Oh, you need the Gyarados mask, too. Okay, well, yeah... You don't need to be as far as I am, is what I'm saying. I found him, Green Hat Boy. He's using this place as a safe house for keeping his stolen goods. Apparently his name is Sakon. He came to the shop last night, and I followed him. Yeah, where I just saw him sell that thing for 50 rupees. Yep, that's the same exact event. I like the interconnectivity there. His storage for the things... Don't worry about reading issues, one of my friends is worse. He regularly misreads extremely basic words all the time. It probably has to do with my autism. Honestly, most, most problems I have, or at least mental problems I have, or most quirks about me I just attribute to my autism, and I'm probably right. His storage for the things he's stolen is on the other side of the rock door. The sun's mask is surely in there. Only Sakon could open the door. The only way in is to wait for him to arrive. I'll wait. I've made a promise to Anju. He'll come back around sundown. That's our only chance. Like, one of our friends goes by the name Chestnut Acorn, and when he first saw it, he somehow interpreted it as Christ's Nutacorn. What? I mean, that's infinitely better. But wow. I mean, no hate. But, like, wow. Okay, so just fast forward to 6. Alright. I don't even need this guide up anymore, because I know the rest. I mean, I've known the rest for a bit now. I don't know why I just now said that. Okay, so, one way you could ruin this is by being seen by Sakon. So, oh, there he is, prancing. If I took my stone mask off right now, that would immediately kill this quest, and I would have to do a reset. So, don't do that. Or you can just stand behind that rock and also be fine. I don't know how good his vision is, so I could probably take it off now. But I'm not going to risk that. Good thing you can't see my bunny ears. just a rabbit in a haunted desert wasteland thing. How is this guy able to rob anyone? Look at that slow prance. I'm playing at normal time. This is not the slow down time slowing him down. He's just like that. The way he's walking in place and off to the side. Oh, then he speeds up. It's like the super peel out. You just did a super peel out. Look at the detail here. Anyway. Ah! Look, there's a mask there. It's the sun mask. Or the sun's mask, my mistake. Does it notice a very obvious button? Literally bigger than yourself. Now I've done it. Step on the switch. What? Are you telling us what to do? It's some setup where the door stays open only while the switch is pressed. Yeah, you actually get to play as Cafe, which is really cool. There should be some device... You know what? I never realized it until this moment. That's why they made him a kid. So you can have the same skeleton as Link and make this really easy to do. I mean, they could have... Okay, I was going to say they could have used adult Link's skeleton, but a lot of Majora's Mask was actually redone. Like, not nearly as much code from Ocarina of Time is used in this game as you would think. So that might not even be in the game. I know there's a mod that adds that, but I don't know if it backports from Ocarina of Time or does it from scratch or uses unused code. I don't know. And yeah, there's a sword mask later, but that's bigger than adult Link, so I don't think that would have worked. Maybe you can scale it down. I don't know. I don't really know how this stuff works. There should be some device in this room that also opens the door. Oh, the mask! I'm glad it stopped for this cutscene, especially because I went on that spiel right there. He's trying to pull it out of her reach and make his escape. We've got to hurry. This is mostly pretty easy if you're not dumb. I've been dumb a few times. I had to redo this quest. If I do fail, this is honestly not the worst thing, because I can still get that alternate reward that... and I have to do the quest twice anyway, so I honestly wouldn't lose that much time, but still. That's no good. This isn't the Switch. Go check that room. There should be some sort of mechanism. Please, there's no time. I don't like him, but do we have any choice? Should we help him? It's just like Tail, rushing ahead in the face of danger, never thinking of the consequences. That's it, we have to help. Let's go. Oh, that's actually wholesome. She relates it to her brother, and immediately decides to help. Wholesome. You hit these gold switches to slow things down. The red switches speed it up, so don't do that. Gilded Sword makes that a lot easier. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Crap, crap, crap. Oh wait, I know what to do. Yeah, you have to get in this red switch briefly, unfortunately. Probably should have gotten Deku Nuts. This wolf post must stress a lot of people out, considering how much waiting is involved. Alright, wait for it to attack! There we go. Thank you, Gilded Sword. And... oh my god, okay. It's about done. It was not that close, you know it. You got the sun's mask back. Woo! Okay, I just want to make sure I can do that now. So this is where the side quest splits a little bit. There are two rewards. You can give it to the post. You can give the letter to the postman as a final delivery, and you can give it to Madame Aroma yourself. I'm gonna be giving it to Madame Aroma first, just because that's quicker, and I want to be there for Cafe. That sounded like I want to be there emotionally for him. That's not what I meant at all. I don't care about his emotions. I'm sorry to say. I don't care about this fictional characters. Actually, I do a little bit. So she's just in the milk bar. I have to... Oh, I forgot the Indiegogos. I'll do that... Not the Indiegogos. I forgot to do the milk bar thing. I'll do that next cycle. Yeah, I need the... I love this song so much, man. Ah, you're a member. Please come in. Yeah, you have to wear a cow mask to show you're an adult. It's fun. Oh dear, are you alright with not fleeing? It looks like this is for this town, you know. You saw the moon, didn't you? It's gotten so huge. All the townsfolk have fled. You should flee too, far away. I'm gonna stay here. After all, that expert I gave my son's mask to might still come. I think I might have to... Oh, I have to wear the cafe mask, I forgot. You know, sure, I'll have it there, why not? Oh dear, you're the one searching for Cafe. How is it? Have you found him? Oh dear, priority mail. It's from Cafe, correct? Correct? Wonderful, you really are an expert. Yes, I'm sorry. My thanks. Yes, it is your job after all. Okay, that's a Chateau Romani. It allows you to have infinite magic for the rest of the cycle. Not particularly useful right now. But, yeah. Now that I think about it, I probably should have used it. Now report the establishment for letting a minor into a bar. No, it's fine, don't worry. Might have been smarter to do this in the very last cycle, right before the moon, you know, I take on the moon. But, that's in the past now. This is the present. Alright, I'm just gonna rob you real quick. You're not gonna be needing this. Alright. No, I will be using bunny ears. Hello. I have decided to wait for him. I've made my promise. I'm fine with this. I believe him. Alright. So I'm just gonna have to wait here for a few minutes. It really does take a few minutes, so look around. The original game had more dramatic lighting here. This is probably a little too bright. I do agree with the criticisms with the lighting. I just don't agree that it makes the game, like, that's why I just don't agree with the idea that it makes the game look worse overall. Like, no, this is still a pretty big improvement over the original game, even if the lighting is worse. It's only really bad in a couple cases. I think Great Bay is the most offensive one. The dungeon, I mean, not the overworld. Here, I think it's less offensive, but the original still had better lighting here. This hyperactive kid jumping off of furniture while she waits for her fiance and during her final hours. Just completely ruining this for her. Ooh. Come on, Cafe, hurry up. How was he able to jump off the bed before? I'm sure modding for 2-ship will allow for the best of both worlds graphically. Yeah, I'm very excited for that. Apparently Recomp is going to have replaceable assets too, so I'm interested how far that's going to go. But yeah, 2-ship already has a 3DS mod. It's not, like, all the way there. Like, the environments really just have 3DS's textures, but, you know, the N64 geometry. Oh, this is such a good remix, man. So I don't know how long it'll take for Majora's Mask to get that treatment, especially when that guy who made it, GP, is currently working on a different Ocarina of Time project. He's giving the Ocarina of Time this Wind Waker coat of paint, replacing all the models and textures and stuff to look like Wind Waker. It's really cool. But yeah, that's what he's focusing on right now. I don't really expect that to be done anytime soon. But also, there's parts of the 3DS lighting I do like. Like, I like how during the final hours, you can actually, like, you look out in the sky, and the sky is red. I love that. I really love that. There are parts of the lighting I do like. And I don't know how long it's going to take for the lighting to be changed. I know Recomp is getting ray tracing, but I don't like the ray tracing in, you know, an N64 game. I might like it more in a 3DS game, so if the 3DS visuals are poured over, maybe I'd like it. I don't know, I'd have to see it. But I just think there's a clash there. It's still really cool that's possible, though. Anyway, wearing bunny ears during this dramatic scene, as always. I have met you before. What a familiar scent, long, long ago. Yes, we were still young. We made a promise, didn't we? The masks of the sun and the moon. We were to exchange them on the day of the Carnival of Time. Anju, I'm sorry it was late. Welcome home. Okay, the concept of waiting for your lover during the apocalypse instead of spending your time potentially saving yourself just to spend your last moments with them is incredibly sweet and also grim. Teehee, they're lovers, but they look just like a mother and a child. Yeah, see what I mean? That's weird. I don't like that. It would have been so much less weird if Title didn't say that. Let us exchange the promised masks. We have exchanged our oaths and have become a couple. You are our witness. Please accept this mask. Yeah. You got the couple's mask. It's filled with their love. Ew. Please take refuge. We are fine here. We shall greet the morning together. Oh, that's very grim. Alright, well, I have a minute and a half before the world ends. I'm gonna try to get that rupee that's on that rooftop and then deposit my rupees. And if I don't make it, I'll just play the Song of Time last second. It's fine. It's only a few hundred rupees, which I mean is like nice, but I have a pretty effective rupee grinding strategy that I will be doing. Yeah, I'll make it. I have a whole minute left. That's a lot of time. I love that the bell becomes more... It becomes more, you know, intense the closer it is the timer to 0. The closer the timer is to 0 is what I meant to say. Also, yeah, Link went through the floor. It's a normal thing that happens there if you jump into the loading zone. Anyway. Okay, I have 2,000. I need to get another 3,000, though, which isn't great. Okay, so I need to do the quest again, unfortunately. This time I gotta remember to... This time I gotta remember to do the thing at 10 at the milk bar. Wait, why'd I change the screen like that? I like how you can see the numbers dwindle on the screen. I never showed that. Okay, there's a few things I forgot to talk about with Two Heart Canyon. They have a save editor, and in that editor you can... Wait, hold on. BRB, making some last-minute purchase before we all die. Oh, yeah. Anyway, there's some things about that I didn't talk about because I forgot. Hold on, let me just... Okay, I have to do that too. There's some things I forgot to talk about in Two Ship. It's mainly the save editor because it has this thing that allows you to control the time entirely. You can pause it, you can change what time it is, you can like rewind time, you can change the day, you have full control over it, and it's really crazy to use, too. It's really crazy to use. And you can actually see the environments change in real time, like the tower in the center of Clocktown, well, South Clocktown, you can actually see it build when you change the day. Like, swap from day 1 to day 3, it'll just, like, quickly change assets. And I always assumed that these were entirely different maps in the game's coding, but I guess not. That's really interesting. But my concern with that is I'm a little concerned that there's now an easy way to just straight up pause the timer in Majora's Mask, because there are so many people who just don't give this game a real chance because of the timer. They think it's a lot scarier than it actually is. Sounds a little OP. Yeah, it is. I'm getting into that right now. It's fun to mess with, though, but yeah, it's very OP. I'm concerned people are going to be using that to play the game without the timer, instead of, like, playing the game as intended. And I don't mean to sound elitist here, but you lose so much from Majora's Mask when you play without the timer, and so many people who don't like the timer haven't given it a real chance. If someone has, and they still prefer to play without, fair enough. I'm not going to tell them they're wrong for that, but if they haven't given the game a real chance, that's where my concern lies, because you're missing out so much. You could love the timer for all you know. I felt the same way before I played the game. I was afraid of the timer, but then I actually gave it a chance and I ended up loving it. If I had that tool, I don't know if I would have actually fallen in love with Majora's Mask the way that I did, and I'm just afraid other people are going to do that. And I've already seen some people say they're going to do that, and I can't control how people play a game, but I will say I implore everyone to give the timer a real chance. If you still decide you don't like it, fair enough, do what you want. I just strongly recommend giving it a real chance. Speedruns are gonna be crazy. Yeah, it will be. I'm sorry I've been hanging out here for too long. Okay, I need to change the time. So I'm just gonna do the bare minimum here. Really, just until I get the letter from Cafe. After that, then I'm good. Before I do that, I'm actually gonna do the thing. Yeah, I usually like to play games without mods for my first playthrough, except for quality of life fixes and bugs. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, like, you really, in general, this is just a rule in general. If there's something you don't like about a game, and the game was very clearly designed with it in mind, you really should give that a real chance before playing the game in a different way. That's just my general recommendation, but I feel like it especially applies here, because the timer in Majora's Mask is the heart and soul of the game. It literally is not Majora's Mask without the timer, and I don't like that people are now going to play the game that way. I'm not criticizing 2-Ship for having that option, to be clear, I'm not that stupid, but I shouldn't have jumped off. Oh wait, no, I should. Because I need to... Oh, I still have it equipped. Because I need to do this. Alright. So this is an interesting quest. Remember last cycle where this guy was rejected and can't do that thing anymore? He's just drunk now. Hey, you! Milk! It's milk! Can you get tipsy from something like milk? Oh! Can you tell I've never been drunk before? Anyway, hello. We were scheduled to do a show, but it got canceled. This place has a reputation for being a great live venue, so it's a shame. I like to do a sound check, though. I just want to see what it would have been like. Hey, you! Could you help me with a performance? Yes. This is a really good song. Oh, this is such a good remix, man. Like, I love the original song, but this is great. Okay, you play the ocarina, right? Go stand under the center of the spotlight. Alright, play your ocarina like this. I like this side quest. Again, it's not particularly fun, but I think it comes together in a really fun way, and I like the character development on the Gorman leader. I mean, SpongeBob got drunk off ice cream, which is also dairy, so that tracks. SpongeBob and Majora's Mask canonically take place in the same world. Fun fact, Bikini Bottom is just off to the side of Great Bay. Okay, that feels good. Am I gonna have to sit through this screen every time? Oh yeah, I also have the... Yeah, okay, I forgot about that. I have buried treasure at Ikana Graveyard. Wow, the Bomber's Notebook was useful for me for the first time because it reminded me of a quest I forgot about. Alright, cool. I can do that, like, literally now. What feels good? Actually, I won't. I'm gonna do Anju first, and then I'll do it, because I just need to open up the graveyard. The gravestone. It doesn't matter when I finish it. I just need to open up before 6 a.m. What feels good? That wretched, senseless racket. Alright, so you have to change between the 3 transformations to do the rest, which is why I think it's fun. That's a cool idea. You play guitar, right? Stand beneath a spotlight on the right. Why does Mikau get the biggest spotlight despite being thin? Okay, play your guitar like this. And somehow... Yeah, I don't know how this works, but it's fun. Shut up. Okay, that feels good. Okay, I think it's just the same dialogue every time until I'm done. Deku time. Hello. Okay, I thought I was targeting him. The far left spotlight. He also gets the biggest one. Oh. I don't know which one's bigger. Yeah, I'm trying to map it on my head. I think... Wait, no, I think I could do the Granny's quest. I really hope this is every piece of heart. Also, I have the Keen Mask thing. I should do that too. Okay, yeah, all these things are coming back to me. Alright, play it. Alright, this one. It's weird because this part doesn't sound good, but the part after this I like a lot. Bravo, that was the best. That melody. That melody, it brings back so many memories. It's the old standby, Ballad of the Windfish. Okay, that name is taken from Link's Awakening, but that's absolutely not the Ballad of the Windfish. I don't know why they call it that. That's the song that members of the previous generation of the Indigogos made famous. I entered show business because I heard this song at the Carnival of Time long ago. By doing performances, I thought maybe I'd get to meet the singer of that song. The one you heard singing must have been the original Lulu, mother of the current lead singer who's also named Lulu. So her daughter is singing now. Is that so? I'd like to hear that. I'm sorry I booed you. Please, take my mask. We get the crying Luigi mask. Okay, so in the original game, all this mask did was make it so that the Gorman troop doesn't attack you during the milk chase sequence, which is dumb because you literally need to get Romani's mask to get into the bar to begin with. So it's literally entirely pointless, but they added a side quest in this, which I'm hoping I can fit into the next day. I think I could, but I'm not 100% sure when that opens up, because I'm not as familiar with the 3DS version. Alright, I should go and talk to Anju. So, I actually let the Goron sleep in the inn, so I'm gonna have to break in, unfortunately. But it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna... After this, I'm gonna go do the grave robbing. I like that I just say that so casually. Hello. I beat you there this time. Nerrel in his video said that he felt like the stock pot in is too clean. I agree to an extent, but it's still pretty dirty looking to me. But it's definitely not as dirty as the original. I'm sorry to trouble you late at night. It's about him. Cafe. Okay, why am I reading this? Because I just showed this. Whoa. Let me move. Okay, I'm gonna go grave robbing after this. Why is it... I did not set an alarm. Why is it doing that? Okay, so after this, I only have like 2 more steps. I don't even know what I set. What is she talking about? Because I know I've set some alarms on accident in this playthrough, but I don't remember doing that ever. In this cycle, or even the last one. Where could I have done that? Ow. Off to Grave Rob. Woo. Oh my god, Tattle. Shut up. Oh, I didn't mention this when I was actually doing Akana Canyon. But there's actually there's a thing. If you wear the Garrow's mask, occasionally a Garrow will fall from the sky and attack you, and once you defeat him, it gives you a hint on what you're supposed to do. I like that opponent's still there from previous cycles. I'm happy their turning radius is awful. If they bump into you, they actually take away your ability to... There you are. They take away your ability to use your sword for a few minutes, but you can get it back pretty easily by playing the Song of Storms. I love this guy. Look at him. I like that he does this for 6 hours straight. Oh, hey, this is the night of the first day. Crap. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I did this for no reason. It was day 2 I had to do that at. Okay, the next step is to talk to Cafe at 3. So I will be doing that. Again, like, talking and playing this game at once is so hard. This playthrough has mostly went pretty smoothly, though, despite that. Like, I've forgotten a few things, but it hasn't that much of an issue. Like, honestly, I'm still forgetting way less than my earlier... Like, my earliest playthroughs. Oh my god, my leg hurts. Ugh. I think this should be, like, a shorter stream, at least compared to previous streams. I kind of wish you could fast forward to, like, any point in the 3-day cycle. Because, like, I have to play the song twice still. I mean, it's a small thing, it's not a big deal, but still. I think it's 3. I want to make sure. Yeah. The window to do this is pretty small. It's 40 in-game minutes, actually. I forgot. My description for this step was stalk and break into Cafe's house. Hello, Frog. I already did your quest. Go away. Oh. I wanted to wear his mask, but I pressed the wrong button. This would freak me out so bad if I saw someone wearing my face with, like, black soulless eyes. I'm gonna do that. Oh, yeah. I forgot, you can actually look through this. I think he has to tell you to look through it first, which I didn't see. I didn't do that, so I can do that now, probably. I'm gonna wait for him at the door. Imagine that. Imagine walking into your house to see that. Especially when it's a hideout and no one's even supposed to know where you are. Oh, I didn't pick the funny dialogue choice this time. I'm sorry. Alright. I don't like that you have to do this quest twice. Why do they do that? That's annoying. Title is so mean in this. Things that get stolen in this house always make their way to the curiosity shop. I've been waiting for that to happen. Stand on that crate and peek into the hole. From here, I check on the curiosity shop's customers. Wait, where's the guy? Actually, I don't think the shop's open, so that makes sense. The guy will definitely appear. I'll be waiting when it happens. A detail I forgot to mention, the guy who runs the normal shop is the same guy who runs the curiosity shop. He runs the normal shop during the day, and the curiosity shop at night. So I guess he just never sleeps, which, to be fair, neither does Link. So I guess that's not, you know, unique. How many days has my Link been awake at this point? Alright, I think the next step is to get the letter at 12 tomorrow. Well, I need to give... Actually, you know what's mean? I don't even have to give Andrew the pennant. But if I do, I make her wait at the, you know, in the room for a cafe. But I'm not gonna do that block pushing thing again. So she is actually just gonna wait until she dies. So, oops. I don't have to do that, but I kind of want to. Oh, I already have the thing. Alright, so this is easy. Come on. There you are. Hee. Hello, child. If you are attempting to fool me, it is impossible. We Keatons can recognize our own by the sheen of our tails. Is that like the only distinguishing factor here? That's the only one? Alright. But you're a good child. Let me put you to a test. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. Darmani is of which race? Thoron. Okay, that's easy. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. How many cows are there in Romani Ranch? I definitely know this one. I am not looking it up. Because why would I do that if I already have that knowledge? Yeah, which is 3. Yeah, I knew that. Why wouldn't I know that? How many members are there in the Zora Band, the Indigogos? Okay, it's Macau. I think it's 4. Oops. I think you can retry. I'm not positive. Michael Keaton sure let himself go. I think you can retry within a cycle, but I'm not positive. Group. I guess you can't. Oh, I'm gonna have to redo the cycle anyway, because I forgot to talk to Granny. That's fine then. It's whatever. So yeah, there's gonna be one more cycle. This will not be the last one. Oh, but I should warp to Akana. Wait, I didn't want to... No. Okay, now I can Grave Rob. I was just so excited to Grave Rob earlier. Alright, what band member did I miss? Obviously there's Lulu, there's Macau, there's a drummer, there's a bassist. That's 4. I don't know the other names, I'm sorry. Oh, there's a pianist! Ah! I forgot. I forgot because that's such a weird instrument for the rest of the instruments, right? Like, you don't usually hear... Or is there even a bassist? Or am I wrong? Whatever. It doesn't matter. The answer is definitely 5. By the way, those are random questions, which is how I didn't know that. I think he'll ask you 3 questions total, and it's like a pool of like, I don't know, 20 to 30 questions. I'm not really sure the number. I feel bad for Epona. She's not going to move a muscle, because I don't need her anymore. I would like if you left me alone. Okay, I don't have that mask anymore. I don't think I need that. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't mean to take over that one, but I did. Hello. Alright. Alright, yeah, I forgot to do this one last cycle. I don't think I forgot any piece of parts. I think I really do have all of them. Like, I know where all of them are at this point. Which is nice. I should probably be grinding for rupees. You know what? I have to do another cycle anyway. I'll just grind then. It doesn't matter. Crap. I have to use the Lens of Truth. Okay, well, I don't have arrows. Oh, now I do. No, I don't lock on. No, fine. I'll aim manually. Gyro makes that a lot less of a pain. Alright, time to blow up my face. I could use normal bombs, but I don't want to. Wait, no. I don't want to do that. The button shortcuts do get a little confusing. For context, I don't know if I've actually said it yet. Ooh. I don't know if I've actually said it yet, but you hold on the R button for the what would normally be touchscreen buttons. That's the thing that's added in the restoration mod. There we go. Yeah, an easy fight. I hear people say Iron Knuckles are hard a lot, and I don't agree. Like, they do a lot of damage. It's 6 hearts if you don't have double defense. Which is a lot. But I almost never get hit by them. By the way, meant to ask, are you using the noise suppression feature right now? Because if you are, audio quality is indistinguishable from before you started using it. Yeah, I am. I am, actually. My fan is on to my right. That's really good to hear that it's the same. Yeah, it's just a built-in thing for OBS. I didn't even have to add anything. It was just there already, which is nice. How many piece of hearts do I have now? I need 4 more. Okay, let me think. There's a Keaton mask, there's the wedding mask, which I still haven't done. Hold on. What else do I have listed? I forgot the hangover one, because, yeah, day 2 already passed. So I need to do that. I don't know which ones I'm missing then. Oh, there's a postman. Did I already... I don't know if I already listed... Hold on, let me start over. Postman hat, wedding mask, the Keaton mask. I'm missing 1. No, I'm missing 2. I'll look it up if I have to. Wait, there's options. Oh yeah, there's a bank. There's a bank. I know that one. I saw an options menu. Could I uninvert the... How did I get there? Oh, it was in gear and... Oh my god! You can! Ah, I remember that being a thing, but I didn't know where. Oh, I complain about the Zora swimming being uninverted so much. Lifesaver during the summer. We just had a heat wave, which only dissipated yesterday. Had my fan on during full blast at my desk. Yeah, I can't imagine not using my fan constantly. Why do they insist on dying? Okay. I'm fine. Okay, I need to do that thing at 12. I could grind for a little bit. You know, I'll grind. I'll do that next cycle because I have to do another cycle anyway. Oh, I should probably... You know what, I don't need to give Andrew the pendant, it's fine. Honestly, I only wanted to give it to her just to be safe, because I'm not positive you can skip that step, but you probably can. Wait, no, that's... I have brain farts constantly when it comes to the songs I have to play. Especially the Song of Time, because there's 3 variants. Like, sometimes it takes me a second to remember which one is the Song of Double Time and which one's the inverted Song of Time. Or even the normal one. Oh, there's a grandma piece of her. I forgot about that. Okay, yeah, I do know where all of them are now. I do know where all of them are. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, I was afraid. I didn't want to have to look up a guide on stream. You know, normally I don't have these issues. I'm just so nervous about forgetting something. Because I don't want this stream to take up more time than it has to. Not because I don't like doing it, I just don't want to waste people's time. It's why I'm taking notes and stuff, to be as efficient as I can, and it's still not even working out for me, as you can see. I mean, it's helping, but, you know, it's not fixing the issue. Okay. I don't know why the door arbitrarily opens up now, but it does. Hello, man. There. Okay, I don't need to talk to you anymore. Leave me alone. I have the thing I need. Alright, so I just need to give this to the postman during the final hours. That's it. I could fast forward to then. Do I have... Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can get the wedding mask thing done. I love the various days at Clock Town. So after this, I still have the, you know, the moon itself, which has 4 piece of hearts. One of those I kind of struggle with because it involves Zora jump... Why am I here? It involves Zora jumping, you know, jumping out of water, which I'm not great at. And there's a path you need to remember. I don't remember what it is. I think it's left, right, right, left, but I'm not sure, so I'm gonna look that up. Probably should have looked that up before the stream, but I didn't think to do that. Anyway, wedding mask. Actually, I don't even know if it's called the wedding mask. I've been calling it that, but I don't think it's actually called that. Let me see. Couples mask, okay. Okay, so way earlier in the game, when I think it was my first stream, I showed this debate. These people are debating on whether or not they should evacuate Clock Town or have the carnival time go on as planned because one side thinks the moon is going to crash, the other one is in denial about the moon being obviously so much closer than it should be. Ah! That face. Ah! The couple's mask, what a nice reminder. So a young couple has been married. I wonder, did my wife flee? What? What did you just say? Yes, everyone. We are all worried for our families. Why don't we end this meeting? But, Mr. Mayor, this will do whether you're stubborn and choose to stay, or if you prefer to run far away and seek shelter for your family. That is for the people to decide on their own. Thank you for allowing me to put an end to all of that pointless bickering. Adults are all so stubborn and it is shameful. Here is a token of my gratitude. Alright. There are 8 piece of parts left in the game, and yeah, COVID pandemic in a nutshell. Yeah, I can't play that part of the game up without thinking of COVID. I made a comparison back in the first stream, I think, but so I didn't want to do it again. I felt like it was redundant, but yeah, very, very COVID. People are just denying like obvious reality because people are like that sometimes. Captain Vincent, we are not people, we are soldiers. As long as there is even a single person left in this town, it is our sworn duty to protect them at all costs. So even the gate guards. On with our duties. I know it's not easy. Thank you for devoting your lives to this town. I never read that before. Oh, that's... wow. There's another thing I forgot to show off earlier in the stream. When I got the stone mask from that guy, I forgot to show that you can actually find him outside the Pirate's Fortress being unsure how to get out of there because he's wearing armor and armor sinks in water. And like, wow. Oh, that's dark, because that was added in the 3DS version. They made it darker. The original game, he just ran off and did his own thing. But there he's like actively stuck. Okay, so I just have to fast forward to the final hours now. Actually, I don't even know if it has to be the final hours. Like 10 PM might even work. I'm gonna try that. I have to go to West Clocktown first. I don't know why I ran in this direction. But yay, finally almost done with this quest. I don't know if cutting through North Clocktown is faster or not. Probably not. Hello, Bank. I like this part a lot too, because the postman is here having a mental breakdown, basically. Yeah. Oh, I want to flee, but it's not written on the schedule. To me, the delivery schedule, it's the highest priority. And I just have to give him this. This is priority mail seal. This is the highest of priorities. I shall deliver it. It's for, oh, the post mistress. The post mistress. That's a weird... Anyway, let's see. Her schedule says she's off work today. That means she's probably relaxing with a warm jug of milk at the milk bar right now. The postmistress dearly loves her precious clock town. That's why she refuses to flee. Brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Quickly now, to the milk bar. To the bat cave. I love his face. Nintendo depriving us of what we want to see. Okay, I need to wear this real quick. Alright, second to last mask coming up. Just have to follow this guy and his weird strut. Look at him. I love him. I'm happy they brought this guy back in Twilight Princess. I like that he's become just the male guy for the Zelda series. Like, his Majora's Mask role is more iconic than his Running Man role in Ocarina of Time, and I appreciate that. Oh, how did you warp in front of me? I like seeing NPCs walking place in this game. As you can see, all of our customers have taken refuge. It may be my undoing, but I'm the sort of fellow who will stay at the business through thick and thin. And so I continue standing here at the counter, hoping one of my dear customers will be crazy enough to come in and wait it out with me. And I wasn't wrong. See? You stopped in. It's very wholesome, but at the same time, very mean to her. She's right there, man. I have a delivery for you, postmistress. Oh my, it can't be. You're still here? Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. But... Oh my, well, what shall we do? It's from Cafe. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good will come in the end. Thank you. You flee now. That's an order. Understood. This guy is very dedicated to his job. You don't need the Romani mask for this, by the way. You can just wait out here for him. You don't have to see that cutscene. But, you know, I want to show it. I didn't mean to put the last mask on. Come on. Come on. Let me talk to you. I have decided to flee. It is an order from the postmistress. I am now free. I can see my own schedule. I don't need this anymore, so here, I'll let you have it. Why did they give him that face? Nintendo was so mean to him. Even in the art. Weird face. Look at that strut. Can I... Hold on, can I, like, see him run out of Clock Town, or does he just disappear once you exit the loading zone? Oh. I'm sad. I wanted to see him. Okay, before I end this, there is a couple easy rupees I can get. Because, you know, the apocalypse is no reason to end that grind. I wonder if the other door with the Goron is open. I don't actually know. I'm gonna see how many viewers I have right now. 1. I've had 6 viewers, though, which is nice. I think last stream I only had, like, 4 throughout the entire thing, and not a single person talked. Which is fine. I had a friend tell me that she watched a little bit of this stream. And she's just a lurker, so she didn't say anything, so that's fair. I appreciate that, even. Oh, I didn't check that, you know, I don't care. It's fine. The answer is probably no. I feel like I would know if you could. His strut looks like an early scrapped Minecraft and... Oh my god, you're right! Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like the very early Steve. It's like literally the same move, you're right. How did I never piece that together? I mean, I guess I don't actively think of like super old Minecraft builds like that very often. I've mostly only played modern Minecraft. Wait, why am I doing that? I have played this mod called Better Than Adventure, but not a lot of it. I was planning on saving that for my friends, and we haven't done that yet. It's like a down the line thing. Anyway. Okay, so, this is my current plan. Go to Keaton, do that quiz. If I fail, I'll just reload my save. It's not even really save scumming since it's the beginning of the cycle. I'll do that thing with, Wait, did I get the piece of heart from the postman's hat yet? I don't think I did. Anyway, I'll do the granny story thing. I'll do the bottle, and then I'll start grinding. I'll grind for rupees for the last piece of heart. That's my current plan. So yeah, the grinding for rupees thing isn't going to be the most exciting thing, unfortunately, but you know, I kind of have to do it for completion. Might as well slow on time. I'm happy with how far, like, how well this stream has gone. Like, not this one, but this, like, stream series of Majora's Mask. Like, I've had brain farts throughout this, I've forgotten things and stuff, but, like, other than that, I'm pretty happy with my playing abilities, and I think my commentary's been at least, like, decent. So, yay. Maybe I'm, like, you know... maybe I should do more of these, like, more often. Because why did I put the Gorman mask on? I meant to... I just want the crying Luigi mask, I guess. Link feels so slow without the bunny hood. I used to play Minecraft religiously in early high school, but I eventually got sick of it. I picked it up again during the pandemic and was lost because of the stuff they've added since. Yeah, they've added so much. I feel like Minecraft is honestly kind of hard to get into now because of how many different mechanics there are. Like, yeah, you can ignore all of them. So that's probably why a lot of people are still able to get into it. But you know, like, a lot of people want to actually play games effectively, and there's all these mechanics they never really teach you how to do, so you basically just have to Google them. I still don't really know how enchanting works, if I'm being honest. I've never even touched redstone. Anyway, hello, child. If you are attempting to fool me... oh, already, yeah. Mommy. I didn't read the question. Okay, reload. I didn't read the question. I was too busy skipping past his text. Oops. I don't consider this cheating, because you can do this in the original just fine. Quijibo. I picked a good name. Alright, come on, come on. Let me move! Thank you. I need to equip it again, though. I love this game. Like I said before, I do want to stream Mario Sunshine sometime in the summer. I don't know when. I was thinking maybe around the game's anniversary, especially because Eclipse is coming out at that time. Which is a pretty huge mod I'm very excited for, but at the same time, Eclipse contains all of Mario Sunshine, like the base game. So I don't know if I should play it that close to release. I'll think about it. Okay. How many cows are there? Okay, I already got this one. What weapon does... okay, the bow. Answer me this. Pick one of the 3 choices. Dharma... I got, like, baby questions this time. Oh, there's more. Where does Cremia, manager of Romani Ranch, try to deliver her milk? Gee, I wonder. What time does Romani the ranch girl go to bed? She doesn't sleep. Once again, I know this one. I know this one, don't worry. I am just doing this for suspense, yeah. Okay, 7. I will, honestly, I think it lied to me! It says 7 right there! I mean, my memory lied. I'll stop that joke. Alright, restart. I mean, I abuse save files a lot in Fallout because Bethesda decided to make several of the dialogue options luck-based, even if you have max speech. Okay, that's valid. I should... I mentioned this earlier in the series, but I have Fallout 3 on GOG, so I really should give it a go at some point. Just open world games are always so daunting to get into. I have a hard time sticking with long games. Like, to me, the long game, ideal, like a long, like, about 15 hours is about as long as I would like a game to be, and it depends on the game, obviously. So the fact that, like, 50, 60, 70, 100, 200, that many hours, like, it's just so normal now, it's kind of upsetting to me. There's just so many games I never end up beating. Even games I really enjoy. Okay. Oh, one, yeah. Okay, I thought I meant for the mini-game. Answer me this. Pick one of the three choices. What is the name of the singer? Oh, it's Lulu. Toto or Ruto. Ah, fun reference. What is the name of Anju's father? Turtle. Padre. I like those answers. The Armani... Again, baby one. Baby question. What is a... Who is the leader of... Jim? I remember that. Whoa! I don't think I've done the Postman yet. I will do that literally right now. Also, I want to see... Okay, yeah. Whoa! Okay, so it's 2 more Piece of Hearts. One is from the bank teller. And... I already forgot what the other one is. Also, a friend of mine is a game dev and has had me playtest a single blackjack game he had made as a contract job. And we discovered you could roll back and change your bets based on the cards you get. So I could go back and bet nothing if I lose, or double something if I get a winning hand. I hate that that emoji's in the way. I really don't like that. Oh yeah, the grandma. The grandma. Yeah, that's the other one. My memory is so bad when I'm talking, man. It really is. Okay. So I guess I'm just gonna grind for rupees. And then I don't remember when Gorman allows you to... Okay, so the side quest, the other side quest I need to do is, the Gorman troop leader, he suffers from a hangover. You can find him sleeping in the bed in the stockpot inn. And you're supposed to deliver a beverage to him to help him with the hangover. Oh yeah, All Night's Mask. That could have been bad if I forgot. Alright, put the torture mask on. The Four Giants, is it? This is quite long, but it is a good story for you to hear, so I'll read it with some extra gusto. Ahem. The Four Giants. This tale's from long ago when all the people weren't separated into 4 worlds like they are now. In those times, all the people lived together and the 4 giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps north, 100 steps south, 100 steps east, and 100 steps west. Should you ever have need of us, should the mountain blizzard trap you, or the ocean swallow you up, call out to us loud and clear. We shall hear you cry. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all of this. A little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the 4 worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the 4 worlds. Repeatedly, he wronged all of the people there. Overwhelmed with the misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the 4 compass directions. The giants heard their cry, responded with a roar. Oh imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. Oh imp, leave these 4 worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. Wow. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens, and harmony was restored to the 4 worlds. And the people rejoiced as they worshipped the giants of the 4 worlds like gods, and they lived happily ever after. So, yeah, in case you couldn't piece together, that's the Skull Kid. And earlier when they were saying, the Giants were saying, forgive your friends, that's what they were referring to. Good job. Wasn't that fun, Tortoise? What did the people do to call the Giants? This is really stupid. The first one you're supposed to answer the question correctly. This one you're literally supposed to say, I don't know. Oh, really? But you listened hard, so Mother is happy. I'll give you some candy as your prize. Why is it like that? Why? Like, no normal person is gonna think that is what you're supposed to do. Anyway, time to help him with his hangover. I don't know if you can do it at 8 AM though. Might have to wait until later in the day. Do I have to wear the mask for this? I don't remember. I'm pretty sure you do for... Why did I leave that? No, screw you. Why did I leave that blank? Look at this. Just a perpetually crying Luigi mask. What? Me? No, can't be. So it's gotta be you, yeah. You come to wake me up again? Too bad, it's no use. Hopeless even. Today I just don't even have it in me to get up and face the world. No way, no how. Nothing doing. What can I do? Boy, our carnival performance, it was cancelled. Everyone in the troupe is working so hard. This is our big break. To have it cancelled just like that, I just can't bear to tell them. Hey, Sonny, bring me some sweet nectar, will ya? You know, this stuff, that special milk my bros make that instantly heals an upset stomach. If I only had some of that drink. Reading words like that, like summa, it messes me up. Because that's not, like, a word I normally see in spelling. It would give me the courage to tell my troop. Yeah, bring me that milk. But first, let me nap a bit more. For my health, you know. Bring it once it's past noon. Got it? Thanks, Sonny. Okay. So yeah, this is a fully new side quest to the 3DS version. And it honestly fits Majora's Mask really well. Like, this definitely feels like something you would do in the original game. I think, Grezzo. Yeah, Grezzo are the developers of this. I don't think I've actually mentioned that yet. I think Grezzo did a really good job with that. And it's... like, again, it's not like a particularly fun side quest, but I like it for world-building reasons. Like, you help him over his hangover. I enjoy that. That 100% is in line with what the original game would do. But like he said, I can't really do this until noon. So I'm gonna just get there and fast travel to 12. And after this... Hold on, I just want to make sure that I... Yeah, okay, I just want to make sure I only have one piece of heart left. It's a pretty easy side quest. Like, I don't dislike doing it. Really, I can't do it here? It's weird. That's usually a rule for interiors. That's very obviously not an interior. Anyway, like I said, I don't think this quest is, like, super fun to do, but I don't mind doing it, and I like the world building. It's fun. It adds to what I already love about Majora's Mask, so I approve. Anyway. Hello, I am your brother, but small. Oh, I love that they frown when you're wearing this mask. You, that mask. That there belongs to our middle brother. Hey, big bro, take a look at this fellow here. Wait, hold your horses. Does that mean something happened to middle bro? What? Special milk to help him feel better? Criminy, don't tell me that Glutton drank too much milk again. Didn't he? Middle bro loves his milk, but he always chugs it till he's got a dilly of a headache. Say no more. What bro needs is some special Gorman track milk to fix that belly. Not just any milk will do. Literally just takes grass. This herb to make him up. This herb to wake him up. This root to shake him up. That's the ticket. Now all that's left is big bro. You gotta milk it up real good. Middle bros really depends on it. Calm down, you fool. Like I need you telling me how to do my work. Alright, it's done. Phew. Here, take this to him as quick as you can. But you gotta hurry. This milk is special, but it spoils fast. Careful now. I'm counting you, Phil. Okay, so you can't warp for this, I'm pretty sure. But weirdly you can... Shut up! Oh! Never mind, I guess you can't. Maybe I have that backwards. Maybe you can warp. I'll just play it safe. It's 2 minutes. That's a lot of time. I have the bunny hood. It's fine. So after this, I'm just gonna grind and go to the moon. This is like if you fight off a hangover just by drinking even harder alcohol and getting even more drunk. You know what? I didn't even realize that. Yeah, milk is still alcohol. I didn't even think about that. Maybe there's like non-alcoholic milk and this is that. Non-alcoholic milk. What a bizarre sentence. Aw, she's sad. That's funny. You can actually find her, like, sitting at the bench in the laundry pool crying on this day. So that's fun. I really love it there's a face screaming in agony, just looking at me all times. And people say this isn't the best Zelda game. Like I pointed out last stream, Redhead's dance in this game, like, come on, best game. Hello. What do you want? I'm not feeling so hot right now, so unless you have some business to discuss... Oh. Forget. Can't be hungover if you're always wasted. That's true. That's some good health advice. Oh, yes. In that bottle, that's for my big bro, isn't it? Ah. That indescribable taste. Nobody else makes milk like this. Hey, thanks for that. I mean it. You brought me back to life. Now be a champ and toss this old bottle for me. Or don't. For all I care, you can keep it to store bugs and junk in. Whatever suits you. Calling me out. You slept on your underwear and you're calling me out. Alright. Grinding time. The most boring part of this stream. Woo! I guess I can talk... Oh, I thought this was... Yeah, it's the store. This store. I guess I could talk about Sonic X Shadow Generations for a bit. I already did a little bit in this stream, but I kind of have more things to say. So, the Generations portion, so far I'm unimpressed because it's, like, visually exactly the same as the original Generations, which, you know, that's better than what we got in Colors Ultimate. So that's good, but I don't know, I don't want to lower my standards just because, like, you know, Sonic has done worse. But I do still think that... I need arrows. I do still think it looks like a good port at the very least. I don't really see anything wrong with it. But the thing that actually excites me is the... Oh, wait, no. Is the shadow part. Because that actually looks awesome. I saw gameplay earlier, and the new Bio-Lizard fight looks so cool. At first, I was like, wow, this is literally just the Bio-Lizard fight from SA2. But then, like, they expand on it so much. There's a part where you, like, takes... You know those, like, purple bubbles that float around? There's, like, giant clumps of those, and he starts rooting himself into the floor to hold himself down. You're supposed to attack it, and like, oh, that's actually a really cool take on... It looks like they just increased some of the texture resolution and slightly enhanced lighting. And I do mean slightly. I haven't noticed any difference at all, personally. I mean, I'm not saying there isn't any, but I haven't noticed anything. And Blue Wolf, the guy who's modding Colors Ultimate, has been saying they've changed nothing. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to believe. Shadow Generations looks sick. I've seen the gameplay video. Yeah, it looks awesome. And like the thing that excites me most about it is the Sonic series actually has cool levels again. Because there's a lot of really cool set pieces. The spectacle in those levels looks amazing. And I'm a defender of the cyberspace levels in Frontiers because Frontiers just controls better as a platformer compared to Generations. So certain Generations levels like Sky Sanctuary, I genuinely enjoy much more in Frontiers compared to Generations, which is probably an unpopular opinion, but that's how I feel. But the thing with those levels is, like, the spectacle is almost non-existent in them. Like, obviously there's inherent spectacle to Sonic running through loops or whatever, but you know, like the really cool set pieces, like running from the gun truck or, I don't know, snowboarding down a mountain, stuff like that, just isn't in Frontiers to any extent. And Shadow Generations has that stuff in spades. There's that part where he, like, rips a rocket apart, and, like, starts, I think it's a rocket, and then, like, runs on the torn apart rocket and then kicks a part of it forward. Like, dude, that's so cool. That's the kind of thing I want in Sonic. In Frontiers, the spectacle was, like, entirely isolated in the boss fights. That's the wrong mask. Oh yeah, I didn't bring up the dancing Redeads. Yeah, I love these guys. It's like, the spectacle in that game is incredible, but it's isolated entirely in those fights. You don't really get it anywhere else. Yeah, I was kind of worried it would have Force's tier level design. I'm so glad that Shadow Generations seems to be on the right track. Yeah, it does look good. Like, the level design, I don't want to speak too much on it right now. It looks at least competent so far. I love that the spectacle's back, but the level design itself just looks competent. It doesn't look like it's on the same level as Generations, at least from what I've seen. I don't want to speak too much. I think Sonic fans have a bad habit of, like, seeing one screenshot or a second of gameplay and going, oh, this has Force's level design. I saw that so much with Frontiers, which is really funny because people are saying that about a literal Sonic Unleashed level and they just didn't know it. Like, I think Forces just kind of scarred the Sonic fan base, so we all just see hallways and become scared, ignoring the fact that every Boost game has hallways. Like, there are so many parts in Unleashed and Generations that are hallways, and it's fine because of the way the gameplay works. It's a Boost game, you're running so fast. Hallways are good, actually. Just it can't only be that, which is part of what was wrong with Forces. Personally, the actual issue with Forces was the fact that you don't do anything. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. I'm happy to have this to talk about. You don't really do anything in Forces. It literally is a boost to win game. Like, that was a common criticism with the boost formula for a lot of Sonic fans around Unleashed and Generations, and yeah, Colors too. And I've always thought that was dumb because, like, no, you cannot boost to win, you will die. If you boost everywhere in your first playthrough of Unleashed, you will die a lot. But for Forces, no, that's actually just true. To be fair, the guy who was playing that video wasn't amazing. I kind of cringed at how little he boosts in Modern Green Hill. I didn't even watch the Generations part. I skipped to the second half with the Shadow stuff. Yeah, he wasn't really boosting at all except for when he needed to. I mean, I don't want to be too hard on the guy because, like, honestly, boosting in a Sonic game, when you're not used to the boost gameplay, is pretty unwieldy. Especially when you don't know the level design. And, like, ignoring his lack of boost, it wasn't bad, but definitely wasn't as fun as it should have been. Which is never a great way to showcase a game. Like, you want to showcase a game with, like, you know, the player playing as fun as, in a way that is as fun as possible. Which I feel like Sega should have learned after the Frontiers reveal. Which, by the way, yeah, I was, like, one of the very few people who saw the Frontiers reveal and thought it looked fun. Because I was aware the guy playing wasn't good. But, I mean, I was more so, like, paying attention to what the game was structurally, and what I saw from that was, like, Sonic's take on Bowser's Fury, which sounded awesome to me. And that's why I was excited. And yeah, that's what we got. It's obviously not as polished as Bowser's Fury, not even close. But, you know, it's the same kind of structure where you have this big, open area to explore with a bunch of, like, mini objectives and collectibles to get. So, you know, it's close enough. So I was always excited for Frontiers. And once I got it, I loved it. It's a very flawed game. I get why people don't like it. I even get why people think it's bad. But I love it anyway. I think it's, like, mostly because the idea of running around in such a big world as Sonic the Hedgehog is such an inherently fun idea to me. Like, I remember saying to my friends before Frontiers came out that I don't know if it's possible for Sonic Team to screw this up for me, because I don't know if there's a way for me to be given a gameplay style like that and not have fun. Because every time I play an open world game, I'm not joking. One of my first thoughts is, like, this is fun, but I really wish I was Sonic. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I just see a world like Breath of the Wild, and, like, it's a great game, but I don't like the moments where you're just kind of running forward and nothing is happening. But if you're a Sonic, even that would be fun, and also a lot more brief. The initial reveal still baffles me. The second reveal, which focused on the combat, was what turned me around on the game pre-release. I was the opposite. I didn't like the way the combat looked. Even now, like, I don't hate the combat in Frontiers. I think it's serviceable, but it's definitely, like, my least favorite part of the game. It works well for the Titans, though. I think it could be good, though. Like, they just need to make the moves feel more meaningful. It kind of has the same issue that Unleashed has, where, yeah, there's a bunch of different moves you can do, but they're really not that different from each other, aside from the animations. It's just that the fights in Frontiers are so brief that I don't really mind the battles, where I do in Unleashed. Also, for a long time, I was just inherently against combat being in Sonic, because it's, like, very anti-Sonic. It just slows the game down. It's my major reason for disliking Sonic Heroes, personally. I know a lot of people like that game, I get it. I like a lot about it, but the combat is a turn-off to me. But in the context of Frontiers, I'm a lot more okay with it, because it's done in an open world. It's not about keeping the flow going constantly. There's going to be moments where you slow down to explore the environment. So in a context like that, I'm actually okay with combat. Like, Sonic Team found a way for me to be okay with the existence of combat, which is surprising, because I was for a long time was just inherently against it. I still think they could do a lot better, though. But I do like how fast it is. Like, it's definitely the best take on Sonic combat, just not the best execution. But yeah, like, I don't know, I love the general structure and gameplay of Frontiers, but there's so much to improve on, which is why the future of Sonic is so exciting to me. I think Sonic Team, especially since they have more developers and more of a... Wait, no, I don't need to do that yet. Especially since they have more developers and more of a budget, I think the next Sonic game genuinely will be something really special. Will it be, like, you know, as polished as something like Mario Odyssey? Probably not. I honestly don't expect that to ever happen to Sonic. But I do see it being one of the more loved 3D Sonic games. And I know I'm going off basically nothing besides promises, and that has hurt Sonic fans a lot in the past, but screw it, I'm used to disappointment. It's fine. If that's what happens, it's fine. It's just a video game. It's not that serious. Let me be excited. But yeah, I love Sonic. I was hoping that discussion would carry this entire grinding session. I did get a lot out of it, though, but yeah, I think I might be done. I'm trying to think of other things to talk about. I gave up on getting Frontiers mods working on my Steam Deck. I got Generations mods working. I use this one Reddit post as a guide. I already talked about this last stream, but screw it. And it worked, mostly. There was one step that didn't work for me, but Generations didn't mind that, apparently, because, like, I still was able to mod Generations, but I guess that might matter for Frontiers and Colors Ultimate. So that kind of sucks. Though I don't know if I really need Frontiers on a handheld anyway, because, like, in the context of a handheld, I feel like I would want to dedicate an entire playthrough to that. You know, if I'm going to play Frontiers, it's going to be, like, the story mode. I'm probably not going to play too much of Cyberspace or whatever on its own. So, and I don't want to dedicate an entire playthrough to the Steam Deck like that. I mean, Steam Cloud Save is a thing, though. Still, I'd rather play the game at, like, 60 FPS with the higher settings and stuff. So maybe, like, I don't mind too much, but I also kind of want to show that game to my niece and nephew. That was a pretty decent reason I got the Steam Deck. I really want to show a lot of my games to my niece and nephew, because the Switch is just so limiting in comparison to what I can do on my PC. And I just like the idea of showing them, like, Sonic Adventure or Mario Sunshine or whatever. I mean, I guess I can do that already. I already have, but bad example. But still, after they added the acceleration momentum features update to Frontier Sonic is probably the most fun Sonic control in 3D since Adventure 1 IMO. I don't disagree, but I still think there's a lot of room for improvement, because I still don't love how Sonic controls in that game. He doesn't really feel like he has weight the same way Adventure Sonic does, and I really don't like his jump. The turning radius and the jump is awful. I mean, you get used to it, but I still don't like it. But yeah, just for there being a much higher skill ceiling, I do agree it is some of the better Sonic controls in 3D, but as much as I love 3D Sonic, honestly that bar is kind of low. Adventure 1 and 2 are the only 3D Sonic games where I can say I love the controls. Every other game is like, I can use them. And that's about it. Actually, that's another thing I want to talk about, because like leading up to Frontiers' release, a lot of people are just begging for momentum to be a thing in the game, and when people are asking for that, I thought they were asking for a momentum-based game like Sonic Utopia, where you roll down a slope and gain crazy speed, or something like that. I didn't realize people literally just meant like, you jump with speed and get a bigger jump, or, you know, something that basic. So at the time, I was, like, annoyed with the discussion. Like, guys, like, there are a lot of ways to add depth to a Sonic game. It doesn't have to be momentum. But now that I know that they meant just, like, basically what Update 2 did to Frontiers, like, no, I'm in total agreement. I just don't think saying add momentum is, like, a very good way to word your thoughts. But yeah, that was definitely a huge improvement to Frontiers. The game was so much more fun after that, and I already really liked the game before that. But yeah, now you can do all these crazy skips, and it's really, really fun. Frontiers is a really fun game. It's very flawed. It is definitely very flawed, but I still think it's absolutely worth trying if you have, like, any interest in Sonic. Especially because it's such a different game compared to other 3D Sonic games, or Sonic games in general. I almost feel like if you've played every other game in the series and didn't like them, it still might be worth trying out Frontiers, because it's just so different. But I am really excited for whatever the next game is going to be. And I'm happy we're getting a taste of that for Shadow Generations. They're doing a full, like, not cyberspace, the whole open zone type hub world, and that's insane. I don't really know what to expect with that, but, like, I don't know, they're going so far with Shadow Generations, I just did not expect it. It really is the Sonic equivalent to Bowser's Fury. Making a lot of Bowser's Fury comparisons in this stream. My right leg is very sore right now. There are other ways to grind these rupees, by the way. You can kill that one bird that steals your stuff and repeat. You get 200 rupees every time you kill him. That way's kind of dangerous, though. Another way is you can shoot bubbles. You know, the blue flaming skulls. They're called bubbles. You can shoot them with a light arrow and you get 50 rupees each time. That might be faster than this. I'm actually not sure, because this is also really fast. You can also do this all times of the day. It's not just during the night. But like, one thing I really want for the next Sonic game, is for them to go back to the Adventurer formula and expand on that, because the Adventurer formula was, in my opinion, the best 3D Sonic gameplay style, and they kind of just abandoned that after 06. And I feel like Adventure 1 and 2 are the only, like, examples of that gameplay style I actually really like. I like Heroes sometimes, I just don't like it a lot of the time. I don't like Shadow in general, and obviously I don't like 06. We have P06, which is cool, but that's a fan game, and that game also does things I don't like, because the original does things I don't like the combat or the excessive automation, but I still like P06 a lot. Anyway, getting sidetracked. I think there's a lot more you can do with that gameplay style compared to the boost formula, and I kind of just want that to go away. I don't know, I don't like that. I don't really like how they've stuck with this one gameplay style where you just press a button and Sonic goes top speed immediately. I mean, I don't mind that for, like, some games, but the fact that's just what Sonic is now is kind of disappointing to me. Like, I still like a lot of those games. Really, all of them besides Forces. But, I don't know, I want them to not do that for a change. So, I love the adventure games, but they're very janky, and the physics are pretty limited because Dreamcast. There's so much more you can do with that gameplay, and in an open zone context, that would work so well. Did I miss the red rupee? I did. I don't even know how many rupees I'm at with the bank. I haven't been paying attention because I've been too hard focused in this Sonic discussion. I sure hope everyone listening is a Sonic fan. Why didn't he drop a rupee? Or did he do it and I just didn't notice? Probably. I'm really interested what their level design philosophy for the next game is going to be, because I actually really love the update cyberspace levels. They really rely on Sonic's momentum, like, a lot. Like, you spin dash off ramps a lot in those stages, and it's a lot of fun. I genuinely love those stages, and I want to see that design philosophy continued. I even love the towers. I thought the tower platforming sections were great. I saw so much hate for them on Twitter, especially even like the base game ones, and I've always loved them. I always thought they had some of the best platforming in the series. But people didn't like them because you fall down and then you can potentially lose all your progress, but I don't know, I like that. I like pressure. I mean, I'm playing this game, you know, about an apocalyptic moon. To briefly bring it back to Zelda, I guess. Man, I don't like this part. I don't mind that you need to reach a high rupee threshold for a piece of art, but, like, why is it 5 grand? I feel like it should have been 2,000. Anytime a video game... Okay, I'm only 5 rupees short from 500, I'll just go. Anytime a game does something where, like, you need X amount of things to 100% the game, and it will take grinding, I never like that. I feel like you should be able to get the thing naturally without grinding just by playing through the game and looking out for the collectible, like the shiny objects in SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. Okay, I'm close. Yeah, I only need a few hundred now. Cool. Almost done, and then I just have the moon. The shiny objects in SpongeBob is another example. You need to grind a lot for all the golden spatulas, and I don't like that. I'm very happy Unreal Unlocker is a thing for the PC version, because I can just give myself shiny objects. That's what I do. It cuts out the annoying grindy part, so that's only a good thing. But anyway, this is the last trip. So... No! No! You wouldn't hurt a crying Luigi, would you? I keep on equipping that mask on accident. Oh my god. My back is hurting. Again, I need to not have bad posture, but I don't know how to do that. How does, like, someone just, like, sit up straight for hours? It's just such a foreign concept to me. My chair is definitely a big part of that. Like, my chair back support isn't bad necessarily. Like, I lean back in it and it's nice. But the problem is, I can only lean back in it, which means I sound like this, and I can't really do that for a stream. Also, the game window is smaller, so I can't see it as well. And yeah, doesn't... Oh. I don't like the Majora's Mask camera. I don't know why they didn't fix it for 3D. It's a pretty universally held complaint. I hated the shiny object grinding in BFBB. I always had a really sour first impression with the remake because I decided to go for 100% after finishing the final boss, which I couldn't refight at launch. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the remake made it worse too. In the remake, initially they increased the prices up like over 100% or something, I don't remember. And they updated it to lower it, but I still think it's a little bit higher than the original. Like, not by a lot, but still. I don't know why they made that change. That's a very baffling change. To me, that's, like, on a similar level of baffling as the Zora swimming in this remake. Well, this is actually a remaster, because it uses the source code of the original, but still. I mean, not as bad, because that one only affects 100% runs and is isolated in, like, one small grind session. Well, in the original Majora's Mask 3D, it affects, like, a quarter of the game. Anyway, give me piece of heart. Now. So I essentially got screwed out of 100% completion reward because of a huge oversight. My scrapped video on the game had a huge something about that. There's an emoji in the way, I'm sorry. I don't know why they designed it that way. But dude, look at my Bomber's Notebook. It is complete. It's beautiful. All complete. Alright. Well, I only have... Oh, I was gonna get the... I don't know if I can get that on the final night. I can try. Well, I can withdraw 500 rupees. You can buy the Chateau Romani at the milk bar for 500 rupees. And I would like to do that because it gives you infinite magic for the cycle, and that would be very helpful for the final boss. Have you ever thought about going back, Jambo Paul, have you ever thought about going back to attempting a review? Because honestly, odds are you're probably not going to like the first thing you make. You might at first, but eventually you won't. I think my Spiral 1 video from 2018 is awful. Like, that's normal. And being heavily influenced by creators you already like is also normal. It's just that as you keep doing it, you obviously get better and form more of your own style. So I honestly would encourage you to take another swing at it. Like, don't expect to be good in the beginning, but, you know, at some point, you will be. And yeah, you will at some point. It might take a while, but at least from my experience, I enjoyed making those old videos, even if I think they're bad now. I still had a lot of fun making them. It felt super satisfying to hit that export button back when I first exported my Spiral 1 video. It's actually one of my most pleasant memories of my review channel. Exporting that video for the first time genuinely felt amazing. Yes, I do want to give it another try. I have produced a video essay of a similar caliber for a university class. Okay, if you turn that into a video, that could work. Absolutely. It was a video essay comparing Super Mario Bros. And Braid. Oh yeah, that could be interesting. I've never actually played that game. I know there's a remaster. Should probably check that out, because I know that's like one of the more important indie games. Okay, yeah, I can. Oh, it's only 200. Okay. That's helpful. Anyway, like I said, it gives you full... Oh yeah, I'd even bring this up. You get, the 7th bottle. Yeah, I got the 7th bottle from that Gorman thing. They added that in this remake. They added an extra bottle because of that Zora egg sequence. They wanted to give the player more bottles for that. So they made one bottle available early on in the game by swapping around stuff, and they added a bottle. Personally, I don't really think it's that helpful. I think you only really need 2 bottles for that sequence without it being annoying, because I don't think leaving one time is really an issue. But, I mean, that's just how I view it, I guess. Might as well put some helpful stuff. Anyway, Infinite Magic. I think I uploaded the video to my channel. I mean, if you did, link that to me later over, like, Twitter or something. Okay, instead of fast-forwarding, I'm gonna let the time go by. Because, you know, this will be the last time we see Clocktown on this stream. At least in gameplay form. But yeah, I loved making those videos. I still love making videos to this day. It's just that it heavily depends on my level of passion. Like, my Sonic 1 video is a huge undertaking in general, and I don't have passion for that game right this second. In general I do, but right this second I don't, which is why it's taking so long. But my Mario Sunshine video, I think that was my most passionate video I've ever made. And because of that, I made a nearly 50-minute long video in 3 weeks, which is really good for me, even back when I uploaded more consistently, like once a month. That's really good for my standards. And I loved every second of it. I had so much fun making that video. So if you do have interest in making reviews or just video essays on YouTube in general, I really do encourage it. And plus, I've met a lot of really cool people on the way. Like I know that we don't really talk that much, but like I like that you and I are in good terms, and you have helped me with stuff in the past, and I appreciate that, Jambo Pollen. I've even made a really close friend, just another reviewer. We met in person back in April. That was awesome. Wouldn't have never met her without my YouTube channel. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just really happy I did it. Even if I've never become successful. Like, I've been doing YouTube since 2018, and I'm only now approaching 200 subscribers. So, like, yeah, this is a very unsuccessful channel, but I had a lot of fun making stuff, and I've had a lot of good things come from my life because of it. So, I will always really appreciate my channel, regardless of the level of success it gets to, or whatever happens in the future. And I don't have any plans on ever ending it. I remember you posting about that. You two saw the Sonic Symphony. Yeah, I posted a picture on Twitter. That was such a huge thing. Like, I've never met an online friend in person before, so I was kind of afraid. Like, I was nervous. But only so nervous, because we are close friends despite being online friends. But, like, when I was outside waiting for her, I kind of just forgot I was nervous, and I saw her, and I don't know, it just felt surreal. I've been talking to this person for 4.5 years, and she's literally right there. It was cool. Anyway, video game. Sis! Tail! Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. Oh, also, I do have a collab video with her. It's not like a scripted one or anything. It's on Sonic Designs. It's a tier list video, so check that out. Her channel is linked on my channel under the featured channels section, so there you go. If whoever watches this is interested. Her content's good in general, so yeah, check her out. Anyway, hurry, the 4 who are there, bring them here. He doesn't know we already did that. Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. Okay, this is all dialogue from earlier in the game. Okay, I won't let things go the way you expect them to. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me, hee. Okay, that tattle line is a little different. Just look above you. If it's something that can be stopped, then just try to stop it. I met an online friend I made during the pandemic back in 2022 when we went to the water park and went on the scariest ride there and accidentally kicked them in the balls. Yeah, you told me about that when I first brought up that Jules and I had plans on meeting in person. I don't know. I've just been hearing for years. I'm dumb. I've just been hearing for years that meeting someone in person is different, even if you know them online. Like, it's just gonna feel awkward, and that just does not at all, like, match my experience in the slightest. Things felt really natural for me. Anyway, again, video game time. You can actually play this here the moment you get it, and whatever giants you have free will try to stop the moon. But if it's any less than 4 giants freed, then it won't work. You'll just have to reset time anyway. I should show what the moon crash looks like, because I haven't done that. You know what, I'll do that before this stream is over. Unless I forget, in which case I'm sorry, it's not happening. I'm not going to stream the game just to show that. Because I like the moon crash a lot. It's a really cool and also dark sequence. Though it's kind of ruined a little bit, because I saw a video years ago where they added Groos's theme. And it kind of, like, ruined the tone, and also was really funny. In the original game, their feet clip through, like, fountains and buildings and rocks. I don't think it does in this, which is nice. I love their designs, they're so bizarre. They're like giant legs with noses and mustaches, it's beautiful. I feel like they're doing this a little too slowly. Like, are you aware of what's happening? This is such a cool sequence, though. Which is why I'm kind of being quiet. Also, my throat hurts a little bit now. I'm not used to talking for, like, multiple hours straight. How do people stream for, like, an entire day? How is that possible? As much as I dislike Hassan as a streamer for him stealing content and, like, you know, trying to strawman any argument against him regarding that, I do, like, in a way respect him for being able to stream, like, basically all hours of the day. Like, that's incredibly unhealthy and he shouldn't do that, but the fact that he can is still kind of respectable to me. What did Nintendo mean by this? Oh, why did they do upskirt shots for those giants? What did Nintendo mean by this? Hey, don't kink shame. Miyamoto called Cat Peach sexy, so, like, maybe this is Miyamoto's doing. He is a canonically horny man. Sis! Tail! Good, we made it in... We made it in time. The Giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you trying to protect him? Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We can't allow that. You know, they basically say the Skull Kid has been around since the beginning of time. Like, they directly say that he was around before Termina. And he's still a child? What? The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's interesting how Tail calls him the Skull Kid. It's weird, right? It's because he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool. Mean? Certainly, he had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Yeah, that's right. Admit your stupidity. Huh? This part's a little goofy, I won't lie. Mostly the moon part. A puppet that can no longer be used is mere garbage. This puppet's role, it has just ended. It can't be, then that moon? I shall consume everything. That's the same excuse otakus use. You don't understand this child is actually one with a lot of zeros years old. What? This isn't good. Let's go back, hurry. The Song of Time, the Song of Time! Yeah, that's a... I don't like when people say that. Oh no. You've got to be kidding. Don't tell me you're going up there. I won't do it. I'm staying here with Tail. You go by yourself. I'll go. What are you saying, Tail? Is something wrong with you? I don't want to always be running away. If only I had been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have... I understand. I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn. Just like someone else I know. You know, you guys are really stupid. Yeah. I really love that the bunny ears are just on, like, at all times, no matter the scene. This is why Ship of Harkinian is better than the original, because you can also do that in Ocarina of Time. Anyway, I could just go straight to the final boss right now, but then that wouldn't be a 100% run, so I'm not going to do that. In this field, there are a bunch of child versions of Happy Mask Salesman, which is very weird. Bjorg, Twin Mold, Abdallah. Where's Goat? I don't know where Goat is. I already see Goat, probably. Yeah, Goat. Okay, I'm doing this in order, though. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You, too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you, so the masks. Give me some. Okay, so this is a quest you can only complete if you have every mask in the game, which I do. All but one, but that's, you know, I don't get that one yet. Thanks. You're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek. Let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Alright, these are cool sequences. You don't have to do them. You can go straight to the final boss from here. But you'll be missing out on a really good mask and also piece of hearts. There are 4 piece of hearts here. So that's why I only have 19 hearts right now, not 20. Also, the lighting effect is messed up here. I know this is an issue. I've already talked about this a couple times. I'm just gonna say it again to explain for anyone who hasn't seen this. A lot of emulators have this issue when you amplify the resolution. Dolphin has it too. A lot of Dolphin games will have this code called native resolution bloom, which will fix the issue. But as far as I know, there's no way to do that in Citra, or at the very least, Majora's Mask 3D, so I either stick with this messed up bloom effect, or I play at the original, what was it, 360p resolution? I don't remember if that was a resolution or not, but honestly, the 3DS is old enough to where it hasn't really been in my mind for a long time, so I kind of forgot. I used to know. Anyway, this one's easy. I didn't even really talk about it. Not really much to talk about with that one, I guess. I think I might be able to just go straight there. Maybe not. I'll play it safe. Oh, as safe as I can, at least. 240p. Okay, I was thinking either 360 or 240, but I wasn't sure. I think I can do it from here. Alright, this kid is very bad at hide and seek, because literally just here. Oh, by the way, yeah, you do give up your masks for this, but you get them all back when you finish this. Or you reset the cycle. Actually, I don't think you can reset the cycle in here. I'll just give them all of the useless masks. That's what I always do. Like, I can't use the Giant's masks, so here we go. Thanks, you're nice. I don't need to see this every time. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend? Probably, yeah. I'd be a little surprised if they didn't at this point. Like, I've known a few of them for over a decade by now. It's weird to think about. I don't like getting old. I'm only 26, I'm feeling old. Hello, goat. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? Then I'll play with you. So the masks, give me some. These kids are rude. And each time they'll ask for more. You get the pig butthole mask. Thanks, you're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek, let's play. Alright, I'll hide. Alright, this one's kind of tricky. You have to get through this course as a Goron while rolling, which is pretty tough, and there's also a hidden piece of heart. To be honest, I sometimes forget exactly how you do this one. I think you can literally just... I think if you go in there, that might just end it. I'm not sure. Honestly, my memory with this one is always foggy, and I don't know why, because I've played this so many times. I guess maybe because it's so far in the game, just inherently have a harder time remembering things late in the game. But yeah, if it's mostly automated, like you can let the chests do a lot of work. Oh wait, no, that's not the end. I remember you have to like roll across that bridge, and then that'll take you to where you need to go. Okay, I remember now. Okay, I think I would have rolled off if I just kept going. I think part of why I forget the 3DS resolution is because I'm used to playing on Citra now, so like to me it's just 1080p. I'm younger than you by a couple years, but what made me feel really old was finding out that one of my close high school friends just had their first child. Oh, wow. Not at all the same thing, because it's teenage pregnancy, but there was a girl I knew in high school. I think she was in 11th grade, maybe 12th, I don't remember. She was pregnant. And, yeah, I heard about her child after that, after, you know, that happened. And her sister, which I actually was friends with for a little bit, we stopped talking after the 8th grade because she just fell into a different group of people, I guess. It's fine. She also got a kid shortly after high school. And that's a little different, because, like, that's, like, early pregnancy. But that's still weird to think about. Like, I knew people who are currently parents. I mean, none of my friends are, but still. Can I ask a question? What makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? Sonic the Hedgehog makes millions happy, yes. I like that I bring everything back to Sonic. Okay, for the sake of keeping this, you know, making this quick, I'm gonna look up the directions. Because this one, like, basically there's a series of pipes you have to go through. One is the exit and one's the piece of heart. You kind of just have to figure out through trial and error, and I don't remember it off the top of my head. I like that there's still earthquakes in here. Why is it showing me the Anjou Cafe quest? I asked for the moon. I clicked on the moon, okay. I'm sorry about this being slow. Okay, I found it. So left, right, middle. Okay. I had someone text me and I can't read that right now. Yorg. Oh, I need to change windows so I can actually read. You get the Garrow's mask. You, sir, are now a proud owner of the Crying Luigi mask. Oh my god. Very greedy. Fine, have the couple's mask. Crap. I don't even know if I'm online, or if anyone can even hear me because of my bad internet. I might have to end this. Yeah, this is still bad. This is still bad. I mean, maybe it's not, like, the final result isn't bad on the stream because it's literally just a black voice. It's just capturing my voice and that's it. But my internet went to crap and I don't know what to do. Can you even understand me, Jambo Paul? Like, is this making it through? I might have to can the stream and just continue it tomorrow. It's only going to be like a half an hour stream, and I guess I'll call it part 5.5. Okay, you can hear me, but I'm literally just streaming a black screen. But I'm still in the red. Weird, YouTube itself says I have an excellent connection though, but OBS is not saying that. I don't, like, I'm dropping a ton of frames right now. Okay, and it's... Yeah, I'm gonna delay the rest of the stream. I'm sorry. I can't, this is outside of my control. Um, I was really close to the end. Okay. Oh no. This didn't work either. Uh, okay. I don't even know if you can hear me, but I'm just gonna end this. I'm sorry. I'll continue hopefully tomorrow. I don't even know if this is making the chat. I don't even have chat opened. I'm trying to find the stream, but I don't remember how to do that. Oh wait. Yeah, I'm gonna cut this out after this is like a video.